Alrighty folks, here we are from the Hong Kong Football and Jockey Club, Hong Kong 2023. It's the over 60 Asia Cup. On the left side of the field will be Hong Kong, the home team. The players, which you see the numbers there in the minute, number 45 minutes and 30 minutes, those are the substitutes which will be coming on. So that's Hong Kong team. And on the right, the mighty Southern Cross from Australia. So for example, Mark Brookfield, number 3, comes on at the 9th minute, and so it goes along. So here we are, Hong Kong Football Club, over 60 men's masters. This is the final game between these two sides. The Southern Cross is in the tournament trophy, and Hong Kong are playing in the main cup itself. So you see the ball coming back now. Southern Cross picks it up there on the left side of the field, comes out through Stephen White with the white hair there. Not called Whitey because he has white hair, but because his name is Stephen White there. 8.5 to begin with. Gary Roll there, 5 just passing the ball back to big Glenn Robinson, who passes it out to the missing half. And that's a Dale approaching ball now. So Hong Kong collect that ball, unfortunately slide it back straight into the Southern Cross stick, and out comes Gary Roll. So moving the ball around, Southern Cross from side to side, side to side. These two teams have played earlier in the tournament. Quite a solid game, that one. Here's Martin Halsey now on the reverse plate, slides one through, tries to make the D. He had a player up front there but couldn't quite get to him. Nice work, Singh just rolls it upfield. That's Gurchan Singh in the black turban over in that left half position. This is a nice bit of play there from Rene, just slips it back inside to Simon. He comes and pulls it back. Oh, there he goes, cracks one across, all the way across the face of goal. Oh, just beyond his player there, just beyond his player. What a ball that was. Yeah, put it very easily. A little touch might have resulted in a goal. Anyway, Rene Thiel, number 15, is a very handy player. Dutchman, I do believe, from the accent. Anyway, certainly sounds that way. There he is, 15, right at the top of the D now in red. And Southern Cross again walk it out quite slowly there. So that was 10, Simon Shepardson, who cracked that ball across. He is the king of the tournament here. So all hail Simon Shepardson for doing such a magnificent job. That's a very nice ride. The right attacker very well. He just lays it up to his player there on the right. And back straight first time, unfortunately, but he's put it into contention here with Phil Shaw. And he's like a seagull on a chip. He doesn't give up. He's like a terrier with a bone. And he managed to get something in there. 16 there, just accidentally on purpose, giving it away as the ball gets rolled back. David Watt in the red. Whitey there comes back in. And Shorey gets the ball up, gets the free hit. Not on 5. Umpire's not too happy with something here. I thought he might have given a short corner, but no, Whitey has a look and lays him back right. Royal comes to Halsey, and let's see where he goes. He cracks him across the face of goal, but just runs out to the other side. There's our first look at the left post there. Alistair Hogg, the Southern Cross, coming out, the alley cat. Yeah, the only man who's a cat and a hog, number 7 for Southern Cross. Runs like the wind, he's got a leg in each corner, but you see him go. Number 13 coming into picture now. Darren for Southern Cross, you see him cutting that line, just watching where his player's going to go with that ball. Darren Griffin reading the play very well and putting subtle pressure onto his opposition player. 15 there again. Rene Thiel on the ball, just passes it upfield. Reads the play really well. He's a smart player. He's such a nice guy to watch, and he's a gentleman too. Rubble rolls the ball out wide again to Dale Rosario. Roll comes in, puts it on the reverse, and Halsey there slips it back on his reverse, bobbles up off the back stick there. Ball's floating around in here a little bit, but Hong Kong emerge. And Simon Shepardson, there's the ball inside. Whitey there putting pressure on his man. Chandra Nair. Whistle's gone though, and it's a Southern Cross ball, so I wasn't too happy with that. Darren goes it back to Whitey. He's going well in that centre half position so far. They're playing 5 forwards in the Southern Cross side here. And Royal lays it back out to the right half. Goes up forward, doesn't engage his play, just has a look, puts it on the reverse side. Halsey, he takes a look up, sees a bit of a channel, lays it across. And here's Alistair Hogg. I told you he was quick. Yeah, in he comes, doesn't try to do too much with the ball, just puts a little stick down and pops it nice and gently onto the foot to win the first short corner of the game. So well done, Ali Cat. Phil Shaw there just down in front of penalty spot. Stephen White to inject on this one. Martin Halsey on trap. Phil Shaw on strike. 11 on strike. So that's a good injection. Good trap, it's inside. Lifts it, goalkeeper saves. Pushes it wide to the side. And umpire's given the free out. So it was on target. That's the number one priority for any player, of course. Get first things first. You must get the ball on target. It's not on target. It's no value whatsoever. All you're doing is just giving the opposition a chance to come out of defence. Oh, Hong Kong, they're cracking the ball up the wing. Reverse blade from Halsey again. Ball slides it back. And now the Southern Cross start to work their triangles. Rene comes charging into the mix. Trying to decide which way he's going. And that's nicely picked there from 12. Yeah, Chi Kyung Liu from Hong Kong. He's a handy player too. Gets himself around the park. He's got some good stick work and some very nice deception. Of course, Cantonese is the spoken language in Hong Kong. Was a traditional spoken language in the south of China, in this region, which used to be Canton, now of course called Guangzhou. And Hong Kong and New Territories was always Cantonese, but now there's a lot of Mandarin being spoken in this area. Although Cantonese is still a very widely spoken dialect. The cat number 7 tries to get something on, but Whitey leans in and does. And here he comes again. But unfortunately, tries to put the ball straight into 3 Southern Cross players. They were backing each other up there in the line to direct towards goal, and that's taken the foot. Hong Kong player accidentally on purpose stays in the line of play, but Royal just marches up and takes the ball from 2 metres where the hit wasn't given. And now this like cycling all the way across the face of goal, and that's Brett Picknell, the vice captain there, chasing that one down and putting pressure on his man. It's a chop and a chip. Whitey gets a gather, and that's a little deflection in there from Phil Shaw, and he's managed to win himself a short corner for his team. So Phil Shaw, I tell you, he's a terrier all right. He gets stuck right in. Those kind of tackles can go any which way, of course. I mean, the ball comes into a little melee of players, 2 or 3 players, 3 in this case. Ball goes in there, all sticks come in flying. Defender has the stick down, looking to collect, and the attacker comes in swinging the stick. And just about anything can happen in this instance. It's a short corner. Whitey again on injection. Again it's Shorey. Lifts it straight off the keeper. Royal. White. Oh, didn't get enough on it. Tried to lift it over the defender's stick. There's a gap there between the keeper who was down and the post. But didn't get enough on it. Didn't lift it up. Anyway, somehow or another in there, the umpires found another short corner. I'm not sure what that one was for. But he's right there on the spot, so given the dues, it's not easy when there's people scrambling and sticks flying. And again we go in, here he comes this time, same thing again. Shaw slips one left, slips one right, lifts it up, looks for the post. Oh, there's Brett on the post. He was right there but couldn't get a touch on it. What a shame, he was right on top of it. Oh, never mind. He's had a couple this tournament as Brett, hunting on that post. So it's a place to be, all right, especially during short corners, as Hong Kong comes out with the ball now to their right side. And he finds his player there. He is, nicely done. You shows it. You have to be careful doing that, intimidating players. And yes, we know. Yeah, Darren complaining that Hong Kong was intimidating him. But Hong Kong's won the ball. The alley cat leans in, gets a touch on the ball and sends it over the sideline. So it breaks down the play, and that'll do as far as he's concerned. Hong Kong comes back, shows it left, shows it right. The alley cat's still leaning in. He's still leaning in. Whitey comes in there. Actually, he takes the ball there, but because it all looked a little bit awkward. Oh, now just Holland's going to go off here, is it? Looks like it. Well, there you go. I had a couple of green cards in this tournament, so that one looked a little bit awkward, but I wouldn't have thought that there was anything too bad there. But anyway, Whitey jumps in into that one and picks his pocket, but he's had his pocket picked again by Chung. But he's just put it as far as Darren, who's straight back in through Simon, and now they're back to the wing again. We're not going to make their way through. Red needs to get something on this, which he does. Tries to go right the way through Whitey, but he was holding his ground. However, he's won that free hit, has Liu. Now he pops it straight back. Okay, and here's Chanban there. Straight that back, and David Watt, 16, sends it back to where the hit should have been taken. Nair again, takes it left and then tries to slip it back right in the gap he created, but Whitey's got a big long reach on him. He's travelling here with the ball on his reverse side, and he's looking to lift it over the stick, but didn't quite work. Watt was waiting for him, and now Watt receives again. Just put over the side there by Darren McGiffin. So Hong Kong are enjoying a nice little bit of possession here. Still 0-all the score as progresses down the field, so they've worked their way into this. The first time these two players here, Budgie on the ball now for the first time, just sort of left it behind himself there, and somehow or another manages to secure a free hit, so he's decided he's not running the ball now, and he's going to pass the ball to the captain or the coach of the side, which is Brookie. Brook, here he is again. There's a look, shows him right and then left. Gap opens up down the middle, slides it out to the coach again, Mark, and he comes back inside, goes back to the left this time, and here's Whitey again, shows it right and comes left, takes around his player, and stick tackle, the umpire's calling, he's showing the back of the stick is what he's showing, and Liu's not too happy, but that's what's been given. Hard to tell from here. He's still pointing at his stick as Liu as he walks over to 23. I know, it's like that sometimes. What can you do? Yeah, sometimes you feel like the wall's against you. Whitey now, Budgie on trap. That's it. And Brookie slips it to Whitey. Slips it to Royal. Back to Brookie. He's pulling it this way and that way, or straight at the keeper. Manages to clear it out to the side. Back into the mix again, and there's a big swing there, my word. And just about anything could have happened there, and that had been just slightly off to one side of the keeper. It might have done better, but it's not easy when you've got players all around you. Whitey now makes himself half a metre of space as he pulls it back out of the D. And Brookie there, Mark Brook goes back and he comes to the right hand side this time. Phil runs around his player, takes a dive and a swing, and he was pushed off the ball as he tried to go around his player. It was the obstruction that did that one. He pushed the ball through, and as he did so, his player holds his hand up there and apologises. He obviously knew what he was doing, and players aren't going to make it easier on the opposition. They can inflict a little bit of damage on the opposition they will without being too obvious. Whitey again on the injection. Budgie again on trap. Go back to Budgie. It's a shot on target, and the umpire has found a free out from all of that. And I can only imagine that he thought the ball didn't go out of the D. Which is strange because the ball, even if it did go out of the D, you can shoot at the target, but you can't score a goal. So there's nothing to stop a ball being hit at the goal as many times as you like. Whether it goes out of the D or not, well, means you can't score a goal, but pretty well tell you for a fact that it did go out of the D, but that's okay. Have to let that some time. That ball's in between two players, that's going to go to the defender, because a ball between two players will always go to the defender if the opposition is within 5 metres. As it comes down, they just stop dangerous play, but Budgie lays it off, and Roar slips it into the middle, and it's Halsey and then Giffen comes. He doesn't do too much, he doesn't need to run, he doesn't need to go anywhere, but he comes back again, picks it up on his reverse side, puts it into the feet of the opposition. Sorry, that's Marquis Bocci now, between the cap and the bandana. I'm getting myself confused here. Puts it back to Mark, runs the back line. Where's he going with this one? Short corner time. Yep, and another short corner for Southern Cross. So that's 5 or 6 short corners that they've had in this first quarter. As you see at the bottom of the screen there, the time has actually run out. But the time on this clock on the video is not in line with the official time, as you probably figured. Riding now again, an injection budget again on track. Let's see what they do this time. Take an injection. Good track this time. Phil Shaw runs across the face of goal, and it's on that Brett Bicknell again on that post. But the keeper has come across there, and I think he's more or less poleaxed Bicknell out of the way. And the umpire given another short corner. Now that was something different. So they trapped it, number 11 there, ran across, picked up the ball, running from left to right, and then had a crack at goal. They scored a goal like this the other day, which worked very well. So here we go again, same setup, same deal. No, Phil Shaw ball comes out, and that's a miss hit. Not really quite work that time. The ball didn't come out to the right place. Didn't quite get trapped nicely, didn't quite get hit nicely, but it hit off the opposition foot and ended up as another short corner, a retake I should say. Here we go again. And she comes. Just slips it. There's Phil Shaw again. Back across the face. Slap. Oh, it's on the ground, but no, Halsey couldn't get it. The keeper was down, he was expecting it, needed to go high. So well done keeper, he's been really solid so far in this game, and he's absolutely kept Hong Kong in this one. They could have been 3 or 4 goals down easily, so they're doing fantastically well. This is the second time these two teams have played. The first time it was 0-0 at half time as Hong Kong cleared their line to just send the ball down the other end of the field just to get a breath. The short corner runners must be absolutely exhausted, and of course Southern Cross, what do? They push the ball all the way to the far side of the field and then make the opposition run and run and run. And here we go again. Oh, he's put it back into the player. There's Rene now. I told you he was a quality player. Cracks it back across the face, bobbled up, but no, it's gone out to the far side. It's nicely done, nicely gathered back in from Royal, sends it to Budgie. Charges up the field. Where's he going? He's got a player there. Oh, yeah, and tried to go around that player and just reached in and picked him as he tried to go through on the outside. And put it very nicely up in Liu's favour. He's come across the face, there's a touch. Keeper's got something on it, that's Borax, James Boram in goal. Come out to the other side now, Hong Kong are having another goal, they're having a red hot goal here. Tries for deflection, to deflect it back in towards the goal, but missed the target. Never easy when that ball's coming in on your reverse side. Trying to tap it back towards the goal. So, well done to Hong Kong in the last few seconds of that quarter. As off they go, and the score at the end of Q1, 0-0. Alright folks, we're at the start of Q2 and Rene there looking to throw the ball high. He's got his player about 20 metres downfield before the ball's even played, but the umpire's played it on. Then comes and lifts the ball on his opposition stick and slides it out to Daniel's area. He comes up here to Ryan Halsey, who's taking the field, and away they go on that right hand side. There's Shaka Velu just receiving the ball now. First time we've seen him, number 12. There he goes, throwing the ball back. This is his last game of hockey, maybe for a long time, maybe even forever. And Mark cracks the ball in, Whitey picks it up, manages to stick it onto his own foot. He was trying to pull it back in away from the opposition stick there, and unfortunately hit his foot, but that's what happens sometimes. Shep now puts the ball down long towards the visible wing. There used to be somebody there, but he's not there now, as sometimes happens. There's an A charging back. Puts pressure on the receiver, but unfortunately he's chasing shadows here. You can see there's a good movement from Southern Cross. Hong Kong basically just applied a half-ball press. The ball dropped down into their own defending half, and left one high striker, which is Renee. And as they come up field, they're moving the ball from side to side. And he's again blocking coming out to Darren. Whitey's there on the inside channel, they come back across the middle. And so the team slid across into their left-hand side. And Whitey tried to get that ball up over the stick. And unfortunately for himself, David's gone apex over anus. It looked like he tripped over his own bootlaces there, because it was only the head of 2 sticks that were coming together. However, the umpire's given free out to Hong Kong. And that's it. The alley cat jumped in on that one, and Shep puts the ball onto Whitey's foot. Now he's chasing Whitey down the field, trying to create another obstruction. So quite sneaky. Lovely ball down, lovely ball to Rene. He's taken his player on and he's pushed him out of the way. The umpire there is waving play on. He's tried to sell the dummy to Robbo, but it didn't work as he slides it back out to Darren on the left side. And the alley cat's onto this one. But he's had his pocket picked there. From there, he's showing it. The alley cat's still in there, chasing him and hassling him. And he goes again. Well worked, alley. He's cracked that one only as far as Dale, and he did a bit of a spin and a turn and a pirouette, but he obstructed as he went. So it's back to Mark, and he doesn't hang on to the ball. He just says, "Let's move it out of here, just in case there's people chasing the ball down," which is often the case. This one's cracked long, straight to the opposition player, so not the best line there. Rene has dived on this one. The umpire said take it back. He's won the free hit all right. So he's charging in amongst 2 or 3 players there. He had a lot of work to do. He picked up the ball as he went. Hong Kong walked up the field, a half-ball press before. Umpire wasn't happy with where that was taken, so they're going to go back again. Drops it back to there, alley cat jumps on him. He slipped it out wide, and now here's a cracked ball in. But there's plenty of people in the line of the ball, however it's run out over the back line. And Borax there, young Jim, gets the ball back in play. Dale slips it up the line, and away we go. And here's Marty. He's taking players on left and right. He's attacking the sideline. Shekabalu up there on the right-hand wing. He's just waiting to receive that ball. He was running up in support as he went. Marty had a power of work to do. It might have been better to pull that ball back and play it cross court, but anyway, he felt that he could make it through, and it's sometimes good to win the opposition. There's the alley cat again approaching this one, put the pressure on, make them play, but that one again is crackling all the way down the other end. Borax comes charging out the goal to warm himself up, and Big Glenn has got a wingspan like an albatross. There's Darren, decides to go back this time. Renee's chasing him down. Have to be careful here. And that's better spin and a turn. There's nobody behind, so the defender's got no one to go back to. He had to come into the middle of the field because he was the last man. I don't know why he tries to go cross field, bobbled it off the red stick that time. And now Royal, they decided to come out to the side. He's charged back there in the right-hand half position. Just working in between them here. 1-2-1-2. They need to stop messing around in the corner and move the ball wide and mark again. So they're staying in that channel again. He tries to hit through the red. It doesn't work, and of course Red have picked up the play here, so free hit. So that was good pressing from Hong Kong. Kept Southern Cross locked in that corner. They really did come back out to the other side of the field, but couldn't seem to manage to do so. Hong Kong just turned the ball over there, unfortunately for themselves. They should have done exactly what the Southern Cross should have done, which is to change sides. That's given the bobby ball here. Shaka Velu. Here he is now. Where's he going? He's decided he's not going to run that one, but he's just kind of pop it back there to Whitey, who slips it again. Hong Kong had to run all the way back downfield. Whitey picks up again, and he tries to go to Rookie. Velu once more. Just nice and steady. Royal. Where's he going? Slips it left again. Intercepted. A bit of obstruction there, so this will be a Hong Kong ball. Space is getting awfully compressed in and around the D. Hong Kong are keeping quite a number of players back in that vicinity. It looks like a retake. David Watt is on ball. Asking the umpire. Umpire said yes. And it's off the foot. Is it going out to the side? Yep. Looking for Simon Shepherdson there, number 10. Didn't quite make it. Simon's waving his arm around. The king of Hong Kong hockey. There he is. He's just number 10 in the red. There's a big swing and a wind up. That's Ziz. Nawabdin Ziz. I think that's how it's spelled. Z-I-E-Z. Reverse blade from Darren. And a little bit of a sick check there, but he came out of it. Tony Virtue there, number 15, Southern Cross taking the field for the first time. The Griffin goes up and over, but red ball. No, it's hit the foot, unfortunately. It looked like Tony had gotten within the 5, but the umpire said he hit the red foot anyway. He didn't worry too much about being within the 5. Southern Cross pick up the ball on the edge of D here. He needs to make this go 5 metres before he goes in, but he didn't manage to go in. And Hong Kong again lifting their stick in a bit of a threatening manner, so you've got to be careful doing that kind of thing. And this Budgie here got the call from Tony right on top of D, but he was surrounded. And as he was receiving, he got closed on. Simon, the chef, here he comes. Again he goes down the line. They had Rene there, and he's gone out and over the sideline this time, touch from Southern Cross, so he's made that one stick. These two have obviously been playing together for a while. Well, it's gone out before the touch. And that's why Darren's picking this from a first section of the third. And unfortunately he's got a mistake of Rene, so that's turn on the ball in all kinds of trouble. Robinson has put him in trouble here. Budgie's jumped in and nicked the ball as he's tried to work himself out of trouble. He worked himself into the path of the mighty Budgie there, number 8. There's Tim Myers, and he's looking back to the side. Simon trying to get through. Glenn's going to be big reach. He just pokes the ball over the side. He's looking at himself 5 metres here. He's going to give away a short corner. And that's cracked in. And it's just gone out of a shot, and they work it back across the face of goal, and Borax just shepherds that nicely behind. So that was one of those balls that could have gone just about anywhere, and just about anything could have happened. As it does happen, it's gone over the back line. Royal, looking around, looking left, looking right, and decides to slip nice and gentle and easy. And again they come this way. And back to the centre through Rookie, back to Budgie. And again, Rosario marches down the line now. Comes it back, gives it to Budgie. Back to Rookie, so he sends it in there. This is good stuff. Tony tries to put it back to Wiley, but had his pocket picked. Again, Shep is going to go straight down the line this time. No, he decides to put it on the feet this time. He puts it on Rookie's feet. Simon again walks down the field. He's got a target there, but he hasn't got much of a target. Nice little lift and off the foot, so didn't have anywhere to go. Just held up the ball, waited for the defender to go down, and just lifted that ball was sticking into his leg. That's good play. There, Chandran there, but it's in the half out. The roll, and watching now. And you see the reverse blade, spreads it out wide to Tony Virtue, and then comes back into Whitey. And looking for support, has to go back. Mark bobbles one out there to the side. And Phil Shaw is back on the field again. He's going to be busy doing his busy bee thing. 1-2-1-2 down his right hand side. Looking good with his triangles, finding spaces, finding gaps. And here's Shaw now. Turns the player inside out. Outside in, and that's moving against by the looks of things. Hong Kong must restart quickly. They found space down that side, but only as far as the shot is being marked there. Hong Kong come back through the inside channel this time. It's come all the way across goal, and it's going to go out on the sideline. It's all across, so they've made territory, but they've lost possession. It's better to have possession, I suggest, unless you're more under pressure. Cross comes back in the triangle, so that's nicely done. And Rookie takes the ball off of Shaw, and opens the reverse blade out to Budgie here. And he runs through his play, and runs play. Trying to find a foot, but it's Gurchan Singh, the reverse kick on it, and Budgie takes it to the air. He's teasing and toying with his player, and there's a big swing and a miss there, so that never works out too well. We don't see that too much in this sort of age group, people taking the ball to the air, but that's Budgie for you. So somehow out of just about nothing, all because of an air swing, it's created danger. Southern Cross have ended up with the short corner. First one's in this second quarter. Stephen Wine again on ball. Out she comes. Reverse crap. Rookie. Short. Turns. Hits it. Turns the keeper. No. Umpire said free out to Hong Kong. Walk up. What's Singh doing? How's he going? Shows it, and it goes right down the middle. Unfortunately, nobody down there. Not a single player anywhere within Kuya that one. Royal now takes this one up in the 16 and the 4 out. Has a good look around. Nobody even within camera from here. He puts it into Mark, and he finds 1-2, tip-tap. Oh, that's a good tackle from behind, but no, it's not. The umpire should have collected the stick on the way through, and that sometimes happens too. And it's a bobbly pass over to Shaw, and of course it's run out to the other side. Beat Shaw, and beat the wingers, he would run back down there as well. Brett for Hong Kong and Gather. Again, they tried to hit long. Southern Cross have been pretty mobile. He spins and turns, takes the ball up to Whitey. And he again slides it back left. Tony Virtue. Playing on the back line he wants to use it, but he doesn't. And he back into the middle of the field. And he'll come back to the outside again. Looking now, takes his player on. And turns in the ball, protects it. Back to Budgie once more. Lifts one in. And play down in the back line, but too high. Danger going into the D there in Hong Kong. There you go, but they just cracked the ball long back down the field, so that's not really the ideal scenario. Renee there at the halfway line, and just retaking the field for Hong Kong, so he'll make a difference. He always does. Certainly an impact player in the forward line, but they have to rotate their players, of course. and that was almost picked off by Shep, as he knew where the ball was going. He sort of picked the line there and picked the player. And again, that's not quite enough on that one. But Royal is fast enough and gives it to Shaw. Shaw's got a good turn of speed here. He's working at arm's length and he's run through two players here. He's back on the other one. There's a stick check on the way through. And now he's going to be in all kinds of trouble here as he dives in, having lost the ball. Looked like he's going to the short corner. He's lucky he doesn't pick up a green card here. It looked like a stick interference is on the way through, and that sometimes happens if players get frustrated. You think, I'll just get that ball back, and somebody steps across the line and it turns into a very early tackle sometimes. No real damage done. Hong Kong lifts one up there, but Hong Kong is still in possession, but it's still in contention. Not now, as Duffy takes control and rips out over the sideline. Myers here, having a look in. Let's lift it up over the top. You see where it's going to Whitey. Didn't quite have the legs. Right idea, poor execution. Okay, here comes Hong Kong. Oh, but Giffen jumped in and got something, and he lifted his head. That was a problem there. And was injured, so lost himself time, but he's collects on the reverse. Last couple of seconds. I tried to lift it up and over as they enter the end of the second quarter, and that's all she wrote. So the score remains 0-0 at the end of the second quarter. So it's a lot of chances, certainly a lot of chances for Southern Cross, but no goals. Alrighty folks, as we start Q3, Southern Cross ball. Again, they come out to the right. Akavelu on the right side, back in field to Royal. He has a look forward, sees his way is blocked and turns around, gives it to Big Long Glen. And Royal again is made up ground there, so that's not Royal, that's Martin Halsey. Tries to go out to the Alley Cat on the left wing. A couple of these players are very similar in shape, and some of them have even got hair. You get that sometimes. Quite a few of them are bald at this age, of course. And of course, with the bandanas and the hats, it can be a little confusing too. The numbers aren't particularly easy to see. Certainly with Southern Cross, there's budget 8 on the word. With number 9 is Glenn Robinson. I beg your pardon, it's Cheryl Khan, I beg your pardon, what team? Something definitely wrong with that picture. Okay, so they're coming up in a short little pass there. It's not really going anywhere. They come around 1-2-1-2. Royal sort of goes forward to go backwards. Backward to go forwards. But anyway, they come back and around. Watching now, again, back into the middle to Royal. He's come back out wide again. So Hong Kong are happy with their half-court press. Southern Cross are happy to swing the ball around from side to side, side to side. Now Hong Kong have regathered, so there's a leg race there. Number 9 has come up with it. He's running to himself into trouble, however, so he didn't have the support forward. He had to hold the ball up. And now Whitey is charging this one down. You can't really get the scale of the distance as the ball runs away from you here. You've got a zoom lens on like this, and the vision is compressed. But you can see from the number of steps the guys are taking sometimes what's happening. Glenn swings and clears that one out first time. And there's a foot, however, so Hong Kong have gone and got themselves the first short corner in Q3. So are they happy with that? Oh no, they didn't get a shot corner, beg your pardon. He's given a free hit on the edge of the D. Okay, there, pulls it back, makes it go 5. Tries to take it in. It tussles sticks, a little bit of a type of sticks there between there and Whitey. Here he goes again. He's trying to tricky little player. He's got some good skills. Widely sticks out his foot there and tries to interfere with the ball on the way through, but he missed it. Budgie and Ray tapping each other on the shoulder. All good mates together. You've got to have a drink with the bloke. Renee's your man. Budgie here. Turns around, has a look. Doesn't really go backwards, but he's happy also to go forwards. 1-2. Somebody loses control here, so he decides to get rid of it before he has his pocket picked. Then Robinson again picks it up on the reverse. It can be hard sometimes when you're just leaning in the extra little bit, especially when the player's coming at you, getting a little bit of a panic. Clayton Archer now comes back across field. And here he is again on the ball. Playing for Australia. At least once I know of. Royal now pulls the ball back and then slips wide, so that's good work. And down with Giffen again. It goes down there. Outside channel, Wiley lifts him up. And tries to lift it across there, but lifted it up and nicely put it onto the red stick. And Hong Kong decide to hit long. They've got a target up there, which is Rene. And Southern Cross are diving on the ground and doing some interesting manoeuvres here, shall we say. But Dale's got a little bit of space to run into. And puts it on the reverse. The red hand went up there, so Simon Clark was saying it looked like maybe something had happened, but the umpire was giving it to Southern Cross. I'm not sure what he thought might have happened. He needs to do something here. He's taking too long. He's taking too long. The umpire's reversed the decision, giving the ball to Hong Kong. Shep's giving the ball straight back to Clayton Archer. And Budgie's having a look up here. Where's it going? Sees himself a target there in the middle, which is Phil Shaw. And I tell you, he's quick, that boy. And that's nicely done there. The time, number 9, the red. And Hong Kong ball, that one. He's turned his player inside out back front. Buckley thinks it might have been his, but no, it's not. And he comes cross field. Simon Clark launches it long. Hard, wide and handsome, as they say. And you see this magnificent facility in the background there. That's the football club on the right hand side, the beige coloured building. As it wraps around to the left, there's a big running track there. Where you see those white railings in the background. That runs all around the field. You can see a couple of people up there walking around. Clayton Archer on the ball. Shep decides that he's taking it in the wrong place, and then he advises the umpire accordingly. Oh dear. And it's had to play 1-2. And opposition run around a little bit. Royal turns away from the player and just drops it back nicely. So that's good play. Glenn has a swing and a bit of a miscue there. It's sometimes happening when you try to go first time on the ball. Phil lifts one up and he's dived in there. He's really quick. Look at that. He's picked one up and he's gone again. But the umpire, the whistle's gone. A little bit of interference on the way through. And again, the red foot. Slightly accidentally on purpose gets his way here. He's about to hit that one, but he's been ushered off the ball by Royal. Ross could go wide, which he does. But he lifts it up. And now the umpire decided that Budgie's caused dangerous play, even though he's lifting the ball away from his player and running back towards his own goal. And Carl taps him on the back to say, never mind, old mate. And you get that. Archer now as he comes. And 1-2s. So all the player, make them run. Basically what's happening here. You see every time the red approaches, Southern Cross will just move the ball. But because Hong Kong are playing more as a half-court press, and not really work too hard, the ball's going to run through and out. But it looks like it touched the red stick on the way, so Southern Cross are going to pick this one back up again. Halsey there on the top of D. He's a dangerous player in and around the D. That's Martin Halsey, you see him, number 6. Just next to the Sing, in the black turban. And just comes short to shore. He's looking for players. He's got a couple in there, which is Halsey and Brookie. But he also had 3 red shirts. So that didn't end well. And it's bobbled way across court there. David Watt. There we go. Hong Kong protecting his ball, protecting. It looked like he could have left it over the stick. But again, decided not to. That was Iqbal Khan. Khan Iqbal, actually. Rocky's managed to come back out with this one. Halsey now lays it right. Oh, Shakabelu. What's the umpire given? Not happy with something. It looked like Shaka might have been onto something there. Hong Kong are running themselves around in circles here. And again, they launched one long through Simon Clark when he was downfield. And Simon Clark put the ball out and beside Clark again now. And again, here's Renee. Here's a good luck. And slides it into the foot. Oh dear. Players could play. That's normal. Halsey forces his player to do something. And a bit of a deflection there. Top the foot. And so a free hit. And it comes out exactly the way it came out before. And now they emerge. They've got a 1-2 style. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halsey. Just lays the ball out right. Where's he going? Taps it back again. There's Tony Birch up there in the right wing now, so he's back on field again. Cracked one in. There's only a red in there, as you can see. That's off the foot. Stephen White managed to get him just inside the D. Was it? No, the umpire's giving it the other way. White was having a look at the umpire. The umpire said no. Sometimes you get a bit of a clash of sticks there. The umpire's on the other side of the stick, so it can be a little bit difficult. And they go on suspicion. Sometimes you have to look at the psychology and the body language of the players. That's nicely done by Red. Just looked like he was coming inside and slipped the ball down the line. He tried to chase it, of course, had his path blocked, or the obstruction had been given. And now the Hong Kong have got possession, they decided to spread the ball. Again hitting long. The players have led back here. And there's Iqbal Khan again, and he's launched one across field. Rene was over, he was in that sort of vicinity. He gives him the thumbs up. And he's still got the thumbs up, so I'm saying thanks very much. That's the idea. Obviously, they have a bit of a plan there. They're going to lead back into that location. Ball X out of goal, comes and picks up the ball again to warm himself up. And the ball all the way across here. Halsey just got out of that position. And ball right where he just left. Clark again, and as they march down the field from there, bobbles one through, and oh, that's nicely done from Rosario. Halsey, Martin Halsey comes long, and Tony Virtue misses the ball and knocks his player out of the way. But Clark gathers, swing and a miss. But solid cross. Everybody gathered anyway, so no need for a whistle. And now they come again, and that's off the foot. But play on, looks like it might be. So, breakdown of play here. Hong Kong retrieve the ball. There again. So he decided to play him further back now. He's got some good stick work. And again, last time he showed it inside and went outside. This time he showed it outside and went inside. Now Singh takes that one and just throws it into 3 players. Wiley emerges with it. Now Brookie does a nice little shimmy, lays it out to Martin. 6 Martin Halsey back into Brookie. Another reverse blade. Goblin one, which makes them a little bit tricky sometimes. Royal now, the Royal Princess, the only person who's got a cruise line named after him. Does a lot of cruising on Princess lines. Whitey, diagonal back through the channel. And Robbo, big long Robbo, here he comes up the field, back to the Royal Princess, who swings it long once again, back line. And unfortunately, Whitey got his angles all confused on that one. Royal runs around and pulls on a little bit of a tommer there, finds his mark. So Whitey, that's good work. Lucky now, teasing, tricking. Had to go between 3 players, and they're pretty good on the stick work. These Hong Kongers, the Hunkies, it's so cold. Royal now, crossfield. We've got a miss trap there. Had to shot on target. Oh, wide of target. Ball bounced and bobbled through there, and first time strike, which is the thing to do. Keeper was on that near post, so it was angles were very good, but shot was off target, so away behind and a free out. So 3rd quarter was still 0-all. It's it's been a good hold, I would suggest, from Hong Kong. As Southern Cross have had an awful lot of play, and that one's bobbled through for Rene. And looks like he just sort of lost control. Archer now back upfield. Easily making hard work for himself. And Rocky now swings the ball cross court, and the Royal Princess goes wide again. Wiley's looks like he moved out onto that wing, changes his angle, comes back inside, across the face of goal. Rookie's there, and it's falling in behind his player. Shows him again, pulls back inside, reverse blade. Nothing given, play on, the umpire said, and it's a free out. Yeah, so there was a lot of red shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think everybody's in that D at the moment. Yeah, they're hanging on for dear life. And yeah, I think they want to get some sort of result here. Brookie again trying to find himself a half a metre that he can work in and get his head up. Clayton Archer now has moved upfield and cracked that one in his general direction, or tried to, but it's only bobbled as far as Glenn. He's come back across court, but he's put it into trouble here into a red shirt. Nice work there from Chris Jones. Very good stick work indeed. And there again emerges, takes control of the situation, puts it right onto his player's stick, which is good. And Singh, it shows too much of it to Whitey, and Whitey decides he's going to jump on Singh's back. Oh dear. Poor old Mukhtar Singh is in the wars all right. And it's Stephen White sitting on top of you, it's no fun. So yeah, that's you get that sometimes. Looks like Whitey's gone for a sit down there with the green card. Oh no, yellow. Yeah, it's yellow indeed. Oh, that's Whitey off for 5 minutes there, number 14. The bench official is making sure he takes his proper place and does the right thing. And there now restarts. Looks up, moves the ball, changes position, changes direction. We bubble that one up. And unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate from Cowan there. Managed to just keep the ball in, but only as far as putting it onto the stick is concerned with the opposition. And Halsey now is in the fight here, but he's having to run around players, and that's slowing him down some. And Iqbal is protecting his ball nicely, bobbles it back, and probably the right thing to do because he was running into traffic there. Now Hong Kong managed to come out a little bit to the side through Clark. He's having a look, and nearly put the ball there on Brookie's stick, but he managed to get out of jail. And that was Phil Shaw, who picked that one up very nicely indeed, and he's got a good stretch of legs on him, this boy. He's come upfield here, slides one through. Oh, unfortunately, no lead out there. Tony Virtue was up there, but didn't lead out into the space. Or certainly not quick enough, so it's a turnover ball. You have to sort of learn the players at this level as well, because especially as the tournament wears on, and that's a good run back from Halsey. And that's all she wrote in Q3, so the score remains 0-0. Alright folks, final quarter, about to start here. See Budgie there, just giving Sacavelu a tap on the back of the shoulder. And the encouragement there between players. Let's see, pass the ball a bit wide. Going up the line, but there's nobody up there. He's the wing, so he's the one who should be up there. When you're the front man. Gary Rowan plays the ball on, umpire said play on, play on. Oh, beats a couple of players, needs to throw this one back, which he does. It's been tracked across the D, back into just in front of Budgie there. And he's done a very ugly tackle here, which is dived back in, trying to retrieve that ball. Probably a bit of frustration, and they're still complaining. Umpire looking into a pocket, there's a green card, so that's him for 2 minutes. Always got to be careful when you're tackling from behind like that. Even if the player doesn't have the ball on the stick, it can be dangerous, or certainly lead to danger. Hong Kong has thrown the ball away for no good reason. And comes back to the centre through the Royal Princess, who slides it back again. So Renee charging on the field here. Here comes Phil Shaw, there's a big long run into Whitey. Whitey goes again, 1-2, spinning a turn. Oh, he cracks it. Oh, just inside the net. What a great goal. Right inside there. Alistair Hogg was on post. Here we go, is the instant replay. Phil Shaw pulls the ball wide, protects it as it comes around here into Stephen White. He looks, slips it back inside for the return 1-2, spins and turns, almost obstructs his play, lifts up his hands there, and just underneath the keeper's foot. And the umpires, paid the goal. She said no, she's not listening to it. Players for Hong Kong, they're saying there was an obstruction. They're not happy, but no, the umpire said it's a good goal. And oftentimes when you're good and positive and the ball's actually dropping and you have good control, even though there's minor obstructions here and there, the umpires often go in favour of the team in possession. And I think that basically that's what's happened there. Even though the Hong Kong player was lifting his hand up as Phil Shaw did his spin and a turn. Renee tried to make a quick start there, but didn't have the support that he needed. Whitey now moves the ball behind him. and he's had his 5 minutes on the bench, and he's obviously hasn't warmed up again. And let's get away the short corner. Never mind, Whitey. We love you still. And there's the goal just from the other end, just being recognised. So, and that's 1-0 at the moment. One Southern Cross, 0 to Hong Kong. Renee now on injection. Is on strike. So they've only got 4. Oh, here's another one arriving on the far side. 5 players up for this one, Hong Kong. So they're keeping their powder dry. They're keeping the defence back. They're worried about the quick break in case Southern Cross get this. So let's see what they've got. It's a good injection, all right. There, lays it right one, back and left again. Shot on target. Oh, and it's gone over the back line. What a shame. It was there to be had. And the umpire, what's he given? Another short corner. Just out of camera there, so we couldn't quite see what had gone on. Darren McGiffin is taking the ball up to the top of the D for a 16, and now he's saying no, take it back, giving it back to the injector. And everybody's a little bit confused here, all except the umpire, of course, who now has his hand up. So same setup. Here we go. Nice injection. And there's it going. Slips through the middle. Round around. Oh, Borak's got a reverse blade on that one, just enough to send it wide. And it looked like for all money, all he needed to do there was just lift up and over the keeper, and it would have been in the back of the net, but he couldn't manage to do so. not to worry. It's play on now, so there's a very good chance for Hong Kong. Phil Shaw's lifted that one up and slipped it through. Same thing again here. I tried to flick it, he's missed it. Tried to flick it again, he's missed it. And now it's fallen on the keeper. The ball was just running away from him as he went. He was quick, but the ball was just slightly too far out in front. Still very good play. And certainly kept the opposition thinking about things. And Singh now looks for his player, misses his mark, and puts it onto Halsey's stick. Robbo works backwards, and Rene jumps in and picks his pocket, so he really needed the call there. That's off the foot. Hong Kong to restart from the long corner, and Gary Roll makes his presence felt there, and this stands in the path, and now they go, oh no, they didn't go 5 metres, so that's a little bit of a waste. Yeah, you get that, it's got to go 5 metres from anything from the 23 onwards, has to go 5 metres or touch an opposition stick before it enters the D, and that one didn't, so it's just a turn of the ball. It's terribly wasteful. And yes, Glenn had to get rid of that one real quick. Robbo there, Rene was in the hunt, and here's Simon, what's he got? Pops it in. Rene, where's it gone? Oh, he's missed his target completely. It was there to be had. He's holding his head. He's got to put his hands on his head and his stick behind his back. And he's saying, how could I miss the target? Oh no. Yeah, chance given, and chance squandered. Leighton Archer through the inside channel to Brookie. Goes out wide. Goes straight onto the red stick. A little bit ugly there. Oh, nice manoeuvre. Turned inside, turned outside, and gets the obstruction. Took a foot there on the way through, looked like it. And there's a short corner. So good work from Hong Kong. They've certainly got the wind in their sails now. They've decided that they need to come out firing. That's what they've done. On the injection yet again. See where they go this time and what they do. Looking at it all a little bit similar. And now they lay it up to the right hand side. They've got a chance here. Shot on target, but it's cleared out. Borax was on that one. Budgie now chases back to support, pulls the ball back, sells his player a dummy, reverse blade inside, and now they can come out. So good move there up the foot of Brookie, and it's played on as nobody was near. And he's decided that the best thing to do is get rid of it. And Dale does likewise. He comes out here to the alley cat, just a little bit behind him as he charges back downfield in support. Simon now has a look, where's he going? He needs to go forward, but he's hit the ball off Ali's stick and knocked the stick out of his hand. The alley cat wasn't sure what to do or where to go, but the whistle went, and now here's a bit of a race for the ball, and he tries to pop that one through, and there's an obstruction going on here. The umpire's giving it eventually. But he just slips that one back to Brookie, and he comes forward now. Phil runs it, slips it across to Budgie here. Comes back into Phil. Oh, he's just in front of him. Oh, there to be had. It would have been another opportunity there. That 1-2 that Phil played before with Whitey. But it was something similar again. They couldn't make it stick. And Hong Kong emerged with just a few minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. They need to do something. And that's up off the stick. And Phil's not too happy with himself. Phil Shaw there. Shorey. Bubbled up off the stick, went over the sideline, a bit bubbled up and stayed in. He would have been, heading route 1. Now they go along again. Unfortunately, back to Southern Cross again. And as far as Budgie changes the angle, comes wide. Brookie now slides him through. Royal. Rene comes charging in. Slips it down to the back line. The alley cat gives it a slap across goal. Oh, it's taken a deflection and it's cleared out to the side, but it's only as far as Glenn. Slides it back in. Brookie, he's nice in this position. He likes to take players on in this sort of location. Finds an angle through at the top of the foot of Royal. No, it's a deflection. He deflected it up onto the red foot, so now they get a short corner here. Budgie makes his move to do the injection by the looks of things, so Whitey is obviously not on field at this present time. Normal setup is Whitey on injection, Budgie on reverse stick trap. And Brookie on strike there, number 3. So this time Budgie on injection. Everybody ready. And it's in. Brookie cracks it just inside. It's a goal. Yep. And here we have the replay. There was a little bit of talk about this one as the goal was actually scored. Just as Budgie put his stick down there, the ball moved a fraction before the injection. It was more or less one movement. But the umpire didn't seem to think there was anything wrong with it. Didn't give a retake, didn't see any objection. And so Hong Kong aren't too happy. The players are all regathering. Southern Cross are going back to the halfway line. There was some talk here as to post-game, during the game actually, as to whether they should allow Hong Kong to walk the ball in, and such was what so vehement was the objection. The two umpires, now they're conferring. The rule actually says once you play the ball, you're not allowed to play it again. The question is, as you put your stick around the ball, if you touch the ball even slightly, is that deemed to be playing the ball or not? So when playing the ball, you may construe as actually playing at the ball and introducing the ball. That's been slowed down, and with the quality of the video, we've got really hard to say just looking at that. But anyway, the umpires are there on side. Umpires played it on, umpires decided it's a goal, so goal is given, and goal for the coach, number 3, Brookie. So there's 20 seconds showing on the clock here on screen. Of course, there is more than that because the clock is what we call skew with in the north of England, which is a little bit out. So you get that sometimes. And the official timing doesn't always correspond with the timing on the screen. And now Hong Kong restarts. And laying the ball back, here they go. And they decided they're going to run this one. However, that has petered out to nothing. Or actually making a sprint for the ball to reintroduce it. Just again, I think trying to keep himself walked, didn't really do that much during the game. Rene gets himself down into a good position there to stop the cross-court ball, and Southern Cross are more or less standing around very close together, so they need to be a little bit further apart in this. But they come out nicely, spin and turn, and then back and around. So it's a nice way to exit from the back of the court. There's just a little fine kind of widening. Martin Halsey now rides a couple of challenges, bounces through. Stephen White regathers, no. Hong Kong ball. Oh, nice stick work, nice skill. Turns the player inside and out. As players get tired, of course, it gets harder. First to use the skill, and second to avoid people with skill. And just like there, Rene reached around, got a touch on that, he's knocked it onto the opposition foot. Simon now has a look, drills one through, but no, it's not going to work. free out for Southern Cross. Away she comes to the side. Yeah, and good support, nice triangles. Southern Cross very happy in possession. They move the ball around well. Whitey. So as soon as they start to get closed down, so they come a bit wider again. And the Hong Kong players aren't really putting pressure on opposition players. There's a nice little run there. Unfortunately, missed trap. Tiredness starts to creep in after a while. Here comes Phil again with his speed and his skill. Lifts it up over the stick and charges down the sideline. That's really well done. Comes again, lifts it over another stick. Now he's in the D, takes a shot. Keeper saved again. Keeper's a great game for Hong Kong. Clears out to the side. That's very nicely done. That's lifted up, and so Hong Kong come away with this one. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hong Kong players, more or less all in a little bunch right there. And of course, they don't hit into them. This ball, Nair's trying to play, but somehow got himself mixed up and couldn't really decide what to do. So now they've sort of half got the ball, but not really quite. Shep is trying to make something happen here, but Brookie gets in the way, and that's given away a short corner kick, charging back down and put the shoulder into him. And now Hong Kong have got a late short corner. Let's see if they can make this one stick. It'll be a consolation goal if they can. Shep there sort of indicating with his arm that something should have happened, and maybe he could have played the ball differently or got a different result. But I think the short corner is a pretty solid result in these circumstances. Rene on the injection. Everybody's over on the left-hand side. Nice injection. Let go outside, never mind, it's wide of target in any event. Borax is down on the ground, he was covering the shot. It would have to be a really good shot to find its mark just inside the post. Need to beat the postman as well. Now Southern Cross come down long, all the way down the other end. We've got a player all the way up here, but it's not going to find him. Skip that one. And so there's Tony hobbling in the back blocks for Southern Cross. He's been injured, and he wanted to take the field this last time, understandably so. Halsey comes back cross court. Rookie loses the ball. Nair spins and turns, and he's having a word with the umpire again. He's not too impressed. But it's play on to Southern Cross. Phil Shaw gets in the D, cracks one, boom, and the keeper's down again and saves it on the near post. No, but it's a free out. Singh's going to take this one. Here comes Nair again, looking around. Goes route one this time, but only as far as Clayton Archer. And that was going out to Phil Shaw. Shorey couldn't get through, and now the Hong Konger has been mobbed by two larger Southern Cross opponents. There is a bit of a rush and a scramble here. Where are they going? They need to get that ball downfield if they're going to make something happen. It's almost there. Oh, and that's it. It's all over. And that's all she wrote. Southern Cross 2, Hong Kong 0, Men's Over 60s Asian Cup 2023.
Do you want something on the other side as well?